already 2 seasons in 2025, and I've already spoken out the best of the best. But it's time to see some that you might have missed. I don't know why that rhymes, but I made a list, so here's the 10 new romance anime of 2025 you might have missed. Let's go. Number 10, Okitsura fell in love with an Okinawan girl.
必死でも可愛い。
うちなタイムのことやしかんてうちなあのことやしかんならんてんつらしみそれ
Teru's fresh start in Okinawa kicks off with a language barrier. Some unexpected chemistry. After moving from Tokyo, he meets this lively girl called Hina, who has a thick Okinawan dialect that leaves him totally confused half the time. Luckily, her bestie Kana steps in as a translator, but it's not just about being helpful. She's got a crush and sees her chance. As the trio hangs out, the emotions start to bubble out.
ヒャンさん、俺傘持ってるからよかったら。
おい読んだ
I went into Okitsura expecting a rom-com, and yeah, it has a lot of rom-com elements, but it's also an Okinawa tourism promo in disguise. That said, it's really fun. The trivia bits stay interesting for the most part, especially when they go off the rails with the funny sketches and historical flashbacks. But yeah, by the halfway point, the did you know facts start reaching, and some characters straight up vanish. Still, it's got heart, and the small island romance works really well. Number 9, the Gorilla God's go-to girl.
失礼。お顔に土がついていたので。
In a world where turning 16 means getting blessed by some cool animal god, our girl Sophia Leeler pulls the wildest card. Blessed by the Gorilla God. Yep, that's a thing. It's the strongest combat blessing out there, but Sophia? She's the shy, soft-spoken daughter of a noble who just wants a chill school life. No such luck. The royal knights see her beastly potential and recruit her fast. And no matter how much she tries to blend in, her power's too loud to ignore.
ありがとうございますもう大丈夫です
You can tell this is a reverse harem anime pretty much from the poster. But, funnily enough, I actually like the main character. I loved watching Sophia. She's not your usual OP protagonist. She's a sweet bean with gorilla fists. The show's cozy, super wholesome, and perfect when you just want to vibe after something intense like solo leveling. Number 8, can a boy-girl friendship survive?
俺は女子を見てキスしたいって思ったことないし。
やってみる
は
私とお試しキス
In a quiet little town, Himari and Yu made a childhood pact to be besties forever. Wow, how cute. I really hope this childhood friend won't be kicked off by some new love interest. Oh, wait a minute. Now in their second year of high school, they're still chilling in the gardening club, planting flowers and dodging feelings like pros. Himari's never fallen in love before, and Yu's just vibing with plants until an old crush of his shows up out of nowhere. Suddenly, that bestie bond starts feeling kinda complicated. Himari's stuck wondering if friendship's enough or if it's time to level up to love.
今日の作業は
今日はここをきれいにしたら帰る。お前は？
じゃあ私も手伝おうかな
Pretty sure this show lives and breathes because of Himari. She's not just the heart of the series, she is the series. Think Megumi from Saikano levels of writing, where one girl holds the entire show. Her emotional range, vulnerability, and that chaotic mix of dare and soon features is what gives this show its soul. If you vibe with Himari, you're gonna love this show. Number 7, Ballpark Day Tsukai na Mete.
じゃあさちょっと試してみるか頑張れ
Murata's not done with the 9-to-5 grind, so he finds his escape in the local baseball stadium. But it's not just the crack of the bat or the roar of the crowd that brings him back, it's Ruriko, the ice-cold Gairu beer girl with a surprisingly warm heart. She's all business at first, but as Murata keeps showing up, her guard starts to drop. What follows is a sweet low-key romance with laughs, awkward moments, and those little sparks that hit you right in the feels like a baseball bat.
この前の売り子のルリコさん。
ビールなしに弁当食うなんて頭ホームランかよ
ホームランどうも。
This is one of those shows that picks a setting and builds the story around it. It's not out here trying to reinvent the wheel, but it nails that warm slice of life comfort anime fans live for. The characters feel real, like folks you actually met, and the whole stadium setting adds something fresh. It's got heart, charm, and enough chill energy to make you want to crack open a cold beer. You see what I did there? Number 6, The Too Perfect Saint.
私も あなたたちの娘ではないのですか。
さようならフィリア。もう二度と会うこともないでしょう。
This is all about Philia, whose life has been one giant dumpster fire despite being the most powerful saint around. But instead of worship, she gets treated like yesterday's trash, even by her own family. When her fiance nopes out of their engagement and sells her off to a neighboring kingdom in need of a saint, she's bracing for even more misery. But here's the plot twist: this new place might actually treat her like a human being. Or, you know, a goddess, which she kinda is.
ようこそ。アルナコルタへ。
This one hit me in the feels early. It's like My Happy Marriage, where the girl goes from being a punching bag to being loved by someone. The characters are the real MVPs here. Mia, the favorite sister, turns out to be very wholesome and is low-key the MVP for trying to get to the bottom of all the shady stuff. The good prince is actually good, which is very rare in anime like this, and the villains are the kind of love to hate. I'm 3 episodes in and I'm just enjoying the ride. Number 5, Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf.
こりゃ今日も死ぬな。せめて卵を拝みたかったな。
Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf kicks off your usual fantasy trip, except the fantasy comes to Japan. Kazuhiro Kitase has always dream hopped into the magical world, adventuring alongside this cute elf lady named Mirabelle. But after a dragon-related misadventure, he wakes up with Mirabelle sleeping next to him in his bed. It turns out his dreamland isn't just a dream, it's a whole-ass alternate world. Now juggling real life and fantasy life, Kazuhiro starts showing Marie the life of Japan.
和彦？
いやあ、おはよう、マリー。
なんだか年を取ったみたいに見える。
This is one of those shows that rode the elf wave that started with Frieren. It's not deep, it's not flashy, but it's very cozy. The whole reverse isekai angle is fresh. The chemistry between Kazuhiro and Marie is low-key adorable, and yeah, it's kinda wild seeing a dragon got won over by Japanese snacks. Sure, the animation isn't top tier, but the entire show feels like Spirited Away took a chill pill and decided to just vibe in Tokyo. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say in my life. Number 4, The Rose of Versailles.
お前と俺はこれからもずっと一緒だ。そう言っただろう。俺はお前の影だ。お前と離れては存在できない。連れて行け。地獄の果てまで。
We're finishing off with one of my favorite movies. Alright, so there's the gist. The Empress of Austria ships her sparkly but bratty daughter, Marie Antoinette, off to France to marry Louis XVI and lock in a royal alliance. But Versailles ain't all glam. Marie runs into Oscar, the ultra-cool sword-wielding captain of the Royal Guards, who turns out to be a woman raised as a man. Drama? Absolutely. Between political unrest, royal dysfunction, and their own identity struggles, both women get swept up in the chaos of pre-revolutionary France.
全てをくれると。俺のものになってくれるというのか。こんな俺の。
Now, I caught this movie on the big screen, and yeah, it's a musical. Not your classic Takarazuka or old anime vibe either, more like a flashy pop concert with roses and political drama background. This is actually based on an anime that aired in the 90s, but with better animation. The pacing's wild fast, so much plot gets cut, but the visuals are really good. It's not deep dive material for hardcore fans, but if you're someone who watches this for the first time like me, you're gonna love it. Number 3, Shuniji Family Children.
さすが食べ盛り。
長女バンディ頼れる姉ではあるけどなんかいっつも調子狂うんだよな。
You know, we aren't done with a harem. This kicks off with Arata, the eldest son of a ridiculously genetically and financially stacked family. He's been surviving the chaos of 5 quirky sisters until Daddy Dearest drops a truth bomb. It turns out not all these siblings are actually related. Wait, where have I heard that before? Suddenly, it's not just about being a good big bro, it's navigating a minefield of complicated feelings, potential romance, and a whole lot of wait, what moments?
いたのか正派。
ちゃん。
お？
せめてちゃん付けなど可愛らしく呼んでほしいところです。
Alright, I'm gonna say it. This was written by the same guy who wrote Rent-a-Girlfriend. I watched this expecting some fresh take on family versus romantic love, but it's more about doubling down on cliches and running with them until you got something original. Is it deep? Hell no. Is it fun? Well, yeah, that's why it's on the list. You get 5 trope-heavy waifus, solid animation from Doga Kobo, and a main dude who doesn't make you wanna scream. Number 2, Summer Pockets.
露出の多い女に免疫なくて、だから隠さないとまずいと思う一心で。
ああ、なるほど。だから氷をね。ってなんだそりゃ。
Summer Pocket throws us into this super chill island called Torishirojima, where city boy Harari Takahara shows up after his grandma's death, supposedly to handle her estate. But let's be real, he's escaping some stuff. What starts as a low-key summer getaway turns into this feels-heavy slice of life as he meets 4 girls, each with their own quirky goals and mysterious backstories.
あなたは何しに来たの？こんな島に。
それは思い出せないんだ。
You should know by now why we got 4 girls here. This is actually based on a visual novel, and for those who don't know, visual novels allow you to choose a heroine and the ending depending on your choices. This anime is also looking pretty promising. From memory loss to pirate treasure hunts, this island's got more drama than you'd expect from a sleepy seaside town. Number 1, I have a crush at work.
また何をぐるぐる考えてんのか知らねえけどさ、そういうの全部ちゃんと言えって。
Alright, listen up, rom-com lovers. I've got an adults-only show for you. And by that, I mean the cast is adults, not anything else. Yui and Masugu may bicker like an old married couple in front of their co-workers, but the truth is they're actually dating in secret. Yep, they're pulling a full Usopp level deception to keep things hush-hush, all while navigating awkward elevator rides and suspicious glances from nosy colleagues.
急に今駅にいるって連絡してきたかと思えばってなんだその顔。
来ちゃった。
Now for the tea. This anime gets adult romance. None of that dragged out high school nonsense where characters can't even text back without blushing. Yui and Masugu have actual conversations like functioning adults, which feels like a miracle in romance anime. The pacing's clean, the chemistry feels real, and the workplace setting adds that grounded slice of life vibe. It's not flashy, but it doesn't need to be. If you're into this mature, feel-good romance with a side of comedy and zero over-the-top drama, this one's a must-watch.